Hey guys, I'd like to take you on a quick scouting trip where I ran into this guy. And on this scouting trip, kind of give you an idea of what I was looking for. Um, Ultimately, my goal when I'm scouting is to get away from people. I'm looking to get a mile in, and I'm looking to find big deer sign. Because ultimately, I want to be, or I need to be driven to get out there. It's so easy to just, on a really cold, gross day, to want to stay home, stay on the couch, stay in bed because it's warm. So I need that fire inside of me to be driven to get out. So I'm looking for big rubs, big scrapes, big tracks, ultimately big deer, because I need to know that there's a chance that there's one in the area. I mean, maybe I'm not going to get the biggest deer of the area, but mentally I need to know that there's a chance that there's one there. And that's what this scouting trip was about when I run into this guy, and I hope you enjoy it. Heading back into an area I haven't been into a long time. It's a scouting trip more than anything, but I want to see what there is for deer down in here and see what I uncover for sign. Maybe something worth sitting on. So, if you look right here, the loggers laid down a bunch of trees. They actually did it for a pretty good stretch. And I'm curious in checking out this area right here, because all those trees laid down forced deer to walk around. The only reason I'm checking this out is just because it creates a pinch point. I have an idea of deer are walking through this swampy spot to get around those trees. And if I see something good, I'm gonna sit on it. This is the stuff I'm looking for. You got a rub here, you got a rub here, you got 3 more rubs there. And if I look down through the woods, I can see rub, rub, rub. There's a buck working this spot, getting around these trees. Those blowdowns are right here. Coming around here, heading up into that cutoff to feed and check some does. I'm just gonna follow this trail back a little bit further and see if I can find a good spot to sit. This is what some like to call a signpost rub. Multiple bucks hit it. It's kind of like in between a few bucks core areas. There's actually another one right over there. Oh man, this is a good area. Someone catch a buck cruising through here if they spent enough time. This is one of those days. It's like a high of 30 degrees. There's a stiff breeze. It'd be really easy to sit on a couch today. But nice deer like to move on days like today. Oh man. I'll stick it out and see what happens. You can see it's wore right into the bank, and that deer tree has been used for years. Right on the edge of this swamp. He's here. This is as good a spot as any. I can see pretty good right here. That deer trail, house fallen, goes through right behind me here. I can see way downhill, right on the edge of an old thick cutoff. I bet they're right out there. Well, this just happened. Sometimes things can change awful quick. This has been an interesting year, exciting year. I got my moose this year, first time ever. My mother shot a giant buck. My brother-in-law shot a nice buck. My dad shot a nice buck. And this year I'm hunting with my great-grandfather's model 94 32 special. This gun's old. 1910, I think, was the manufacture date on it. I was dying to use it. I came down here. This is a place I haven't been in for years. I shot a deer down here probably, I don't know, 18 years ago maybe. I just hadn't been down here in a long time. It's been all cut off. Looked really good from Google Earth. And I came down in, decent deer sign, lots of oaks left, acorns everywhere. And it was a scouting trip, really. I came down here just to see what was down here. I come onto a really nice rub line right up in here. Maybe it's his. I see he's got rub bark all over his antlers, but I followed that rub line all the way down to the edge of this older, thick cutoff, and I thought, they're probably bedded in there right now. I'm just gonna sit on the edge of it till dark and see what happens. And I hear a snap next to me. I mean, I'm barely paying attention. All I can think about is what I'm doing next. I got plans to go to camp this weekend, possibly, and I look and I see a rack. And I had pretty much told myself if I saw any type of a rack with this gun in my hand, I was taking it. It's a nice buck. Pretty cool. I'm excited about it, especially with this gun. What a year! This was my great-grandfather's gun. Frank Payne handed it down to my grandfather, Erlen Payne, handed it down to my dad, Ron Payne, and now it's mine. And she speaks again. Anyway, good buck, not very big, but 9-pointer? No, 7-pointer. I can't count sometimes. What a day.